Welcome back, everybody. The walls around Epcot are finally, for real this time, down with the opening of Communicore Hall. This is a brand new indoor pavilion that functions as a festival center, character meet and greet location, and has a special venue for live performances, including the brand new Celebracion Encanto show. I'm really excited to check out what's inside because it's been a long time coming, and I finally get to experience Epcot, my favorite Walt Disney World park, in its full completion. Why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. We're entering Epcot with a very strange sight to see. There is no festival right now, all summer long, which is the first time it's happened in many years. So from now until the end of August, we just have regular Epcot to do. We are coming into World Celebration Gardens, which is the newly reimagined area. I believe it opened back in December, and it's all lush gardens, beautiful landscaping, and it's gorgeous at night. All lights up, and it looks fantastic. Hi, Walt. Thanks for everything, friend. So if you guys are new here, Epcot has been under a massive transformation for the last almost 5 years, if not longer. It's been a very long time. So today is a pretty historic moment that we can finally traverse Epcot as it's intended, without walls, without having to take long pathways. This is so strange. Where is the wall? Where is it? This doesn't feel right. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I am pretty intrigued to see this show because I don't really know what to expect other than it kind of looks like, for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along, whatever the long name is, over at Hollywood Studios, where it has some like MCs who encourage the crowd to dance and sing along and have fun. I don't know if there's characters involved necessarily, but it at least looks bright and colorful and it's inviting. You can hear the music from pretty far away. So Celebracion Encanto is supposed to be a limited time show. It's only supposed to go until September 6th, and there's a couple different show times throughout the day. It does end a bit earlier than I thought it was going to, with around 3 or 4 o'clock being its final show time. I don't know if that'll be adjusted over its lifetime, but I think this is mostly going to be used for just whatever they kind of feel like putting in there, whether it's festival related or whether it's promotional related, because personally, I think this is for a test for Animal Kingdom, to see if guests are willing to stop and watch a show based on Encanto, because it's not been 100% confirmed yet, but we're 99% sure going to be getting an Encanto land replacing Dinosaur, South America land, replacing all of Dino Land USA, which makes me very sad, but obviously being optimistic and looking towards the future, I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. Again, this feels so strange being in here. I've been seeing these big light pylons grow over my lifetime. It's only been like a couple years, but still, it's very weird being in here. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be, but I'm happy to be. I wanted to come over here to the other side of Communicore Hall. That right there is the Imagination Pavilion. So we're gonna flip around. We're gonna enter in this way because I think this is like technically the main entrance. And we'll just walk around. You guys are gonna see things as I see them for the first time. Lots of new gorgeous planters. That's one thing that Epcot has done really well with in this transformation, is lots of greenery. Like this is all new. I believe that one is all new. Feels very lush, very welcoming. We're entering this courtyard. Kind of feels like a college campus of sorts. I know I said that before about World Celebration Gardens, especially the section that's on the other side of this little pavilion area. It feels very much like a campus, like an area to sit down and enjoy doing your work. We've got some seating everywhere, so I would assume for festival use. It's very open because that outdoor stage is right here. And we're gonna be seeing the Celebracion Encanto show. There's one here in about 30 minutes, but I might wait for the very last one, which is in about an hour and a half. That way I can kind of explore the pavilion a little bit. Got some great covered seating over here, which is wonderful, especially right now when it is so hot out. It's so hot. And I'm really intrigued to see what these big like light pylons look like at nighttime. I don't know if I'm able to see anything here at nighttime today, but over the course of my life and the course of the channel, you guys will be able to see it with me. Also, I love that the exterior is very reminiscent of Spaceship Earth, with it being very like geodesic. And I don't know if this side lights up, but I've seen the other side over in the gardens light up at night, and it is gorgeous. And we've got a set of restrooms over here, which you can never have too many restrooms in the theme park. There's also a water fountain with a bottle refill station, which is a huge plus. And I wasn't sure if they were gonna have food, but they do have a food stall here. And I would assume over the course of its lifetime, it'll host many, many different things. But yeah, it was confirmed this morning they're gonna have some Encanto snacks here. So before I leave today, I'm definitely gonna have to grab a few. All right, guys, well, let's head inside. Ooh, it feels so nice in here with that AC. All right, so first impressions, functions as a big seating area. At least for right now it does, which is great if you need to come in here and cool off a little bit, maybe do some work. I just saw some guests with a laptop back there. It kind of feels like a bus terminal or like an airplane terminal, like an airport terminal, which is just not what I expected. I do love the addition of the different Epcot flags for all the different pavilions. Weirdly though, that's kind of it. There's like not a booth or anything in here. There's nothing to like really look at. It's a strange use of the space, but it's at least nice to be able to come in here and like escape the heat, because as soon as I walked through the door, I got blasted with air. So this entrance spits you out over near like the land pavilion, and then this way over here is the center of World Celebration Gardens. And what I had a question about when they were building it is what this location was going to be. It's very open, and I would assume it's for a booth at some point. It's also this random big blank wall here. I know Journey of Water is kind of on the other side of this, maybe not directly, but just on the other side of this. But it's very odd, it's just here. They did add a merchandise stand here with just some general merch. I don't see anything specific to today or to Epcot plush. And oh, I guess they've got some Encanto stuff over here. That's pretty significant right now, at least. General pins, some Epcot ones up here with Figment and Orange Bird, but you can find these anywhere. I've never seen this Figment lanyard before, which is pretty nice. I don't necessarily need it, but it's always good having more Figment merch. Walking down as if we're headed into World Celebration Gardens. We're gonna hang a right over here because I know that this is where the Mickey and Friends meet and greet is. Pretty decent sized line here. I don't know how long the wait is going to be, but I definitely want to meet somebody today. Well, I love the use of the astronaut characters like Minnie and Mickey, Goofy in a spaceship, and I think Donald's down at the very end. And there's the land pavilion right behind Mickey. Over on this side, we've got Figment with his magic wand, Dreamfinder in his blimp, or at least his blimp, not Dreamfinder himself. There's the Star Blaster from Guardians. And here is World of Motion. This was the spiral that you went outside. This building right now is currently where Test Track is. And speaking of Test Track and transformations, I actually kind of want to ride Test Track today because I think a week from today, on the 17th, it's going to be closing for a very, very long refurb. They're going to completely reimagine it and reference the old World of Motion attraction in some form or another. So I think before we leave, we might have to hop in for the single rider line. Ooh, good to know you can actually book a lightning lane here. That's actually pretty clever of them to use that. Looks like it's only 35 minutes for Mickey and Friends, so we're gonna hop in line. Oh, they have a dinosaur from Energy Adventure. I think that's the ship from Body Wars. We've got the Horizons Butler right there, the robot butler, along with the Horizons building. Oh, I just realized Goofy is flying right in front of the Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is the gold dome over near Guardians. There's a scuba diver for the Seas Pavilion. I love that this is a combination of both new and old because right next to the Horizons building is Mission Space, which is what replaced Horizons. So it's a good love letter to both. All right, we are headed inside. More references. There is Energy Adventure. Oh, I love the lights. Oh my gosh, Spaceship Earth. Oh, they actually have Fountain of Nations in here too. The references are just crazy. Hi Mick, how are you? It's good to see you today. I love your guys' new setup. You guys have quite the location here. Got a great view of Spaceship Earth and the monorail. Oh, and you've got your own personal robot butler? You got everything worked out, right? You painted it yourself? Oh, all of you guys, of course, it's Mickey and Friends, right? You gotta give your friends credit, right? Well, I saw outside you were dressed like an astronaut. Have you been going to space lately? There's lots of opportunities to go to space here at Epcot, right? Spaceship Earth is one of those. Yes, that's one of my favorites. Can we take a selfie together? Hi, Goof. How are you? I love your view of the gardens over here. Have you been, oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, does it smell, oh, well, thank you so much. Does it smell nice? Have you been practicing your gardening lately over at the Land Pavilion? It's getting almost a little too hot out to do some gardening, right? Not for you, right? Water them, gotta tend to them. Hey, so I saw outside that you were piloting a spaceship. After seeing your antics over at Storybook Circus with your crash motorcycle, is that the best thing to be doing? That was Donald that did it? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. Oh, I almost missed this, but there's Smart One on the wall over here, and then more of the Seas Pavilion. Oh, and Figment the Imagination Pavilion are in that top corner. Hi, Minnie. How are you today? You look very, very nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Have you been having lots of fun? I know I've got Donald all over my shirt today. I'm gonna go see him later because yesterday was his birthday and I feel bad for not seeing him. I know, he turned 90. I know, that's a big milestone. Are you having a great day though? You've got a wonderful view of the park here. Beautiful flowers and the monorail and the Land Pavilion. Goofy showed me his demonstration of gardening. Do you trust him to help cultivate your garden? You do? Okay, good. So I know sometimes he can be, you know, a little clumsy. You know, I don't know if he's always the best choice, but we love him regardless, right? Well, I must say, that's probably the most efficient I've ever met 3 of the Sensational 6. And it was back to back to back. They weren't in separate rooms. They were just right in their own little spot, and it was wonderful. I assume, being called Mickey and Friends, that maybe Minnie and Goofy may not be there someday. Maybe it's Daisy, maybe it's Chip, Dale, Pluto, maybe it's Donald, my man Donald, which I am gonna go see later. I do feel terrible I didn't go see him on his birthday, which is why I'm kind of dressed in a Donald Duck member here. I gotta go impress my #1 main man, well, #2 main man. But yeah, that was way less than 35 minutes. I really enjoyed the queue. It had a lot of fun references. One thing I love about Epcot is the nostalgia of it. It's a nostalgia I never really got to experience. I was here once as a child in the 90s, and I don't remember a whole lot from it, but I remember a few things, and the love that people have for Epcot is just really infectious, and I love that people just cling to those classic things. And I love that Epcot brings those references back because they know that people love seeing them. All right, I think it's time we hop in line and grab ourselves a snack. I picked up the cheese stuffed arepa with cilantro, lime crema, and cotija, the chicken stuffed arepa with chicken and avocado, and the coconut tres leches, which is vanilla cake with oat, almond, and coconut milks topped with toasted coconut, and this one is plant-based. You guys will also have to forgive me because I didn't anticipate filming like food today, so I didn't bring my tripod, so I'm crouched very, very low to the ground. But these look fantastic. I don't remember if these are the exact ones I had at previous booths. I know they've had arepas before, but these arguably, I think, look better than the ones I've had here before. This one, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same thing I've had previously, and spoiler alert, it's delicious, so I had to get it. We're gonna jump into the one with the avocado lime crema. I almost forgot to do my lime. How silly of me. Lime action shot right there. You're very welcome for that. All right, I think we got a bit of everything. It smells very limey. I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I haven't even finished this first one. I already want another one. But it is so savory and it's so greasy, like in a good way. This is absolutely delicious. And that lime is divine on there. I'm pretty sure it's just the cornmeal. It's just a nice mix of savory, sweet, and it honestly doesn't really feel that heavy for being such a hot day out. Because like this is a pretty weighty snack, but like inside of my body, it doesn't feel very heavy. Let's see, out of five, I don't know what I want to rate out of 5, but it's gonna get a 5. Robot Butlers from Horizons. I know it's not themed to what I'm having here, but I saw one earlier and that's what stuck in my mind. Absolute win. This is so delicious. I hope this stays around permanently because this needs to just be permanent. All right, we're going with the chicken and avocado one next. Also came with the lime, but doesn't look near as appetizing, mostly because it's just missing that avocado or that cilantro lime crema and the cotija, but I'm sure it'll be just as good. More lime action. You're very welcome for that. This is also the only item I got that actually has meat in it. So the other one wasn't plant-based, but it was just cheese. pretty decent bite there. There's not a ton of like visible avocado other than it being green. Like it's pretty much mixed in there. And what looks like kind of a pepper. I can't tell if it's a bell pepper or like a jalapeno. Ooh, lost my bite there. But either way, I'm fine with whatever it is. This one's weirdly kind of cold. Like compared to the other one, which was like hot and like delicious, this one's kind of cold in the middle. So I think how they made it is I think it's all pre-mixed back in the kitchen. They just like scoop it and put it on the hot arepas and like sandwich it together. So that's not ideal, especially like if you don't like the mixing of hot and cold temperatures, but honestly it tastes really good. It's not as good as that first one was, but it's nice and savory. The chicken tastes pretty good. I don't really get much avocado from it other than like it tastes a bit fresher maybe than the first one. I think I give it a 4 Robot Butlers from Horizons out of 5. I think it's pretty good. All right, final item, the coconut tres leches, which is the plant-based item. This has been at festivals before. It was actually just at Flower and Garden, and I almost got it because I've had it previous years, and I just skipped it and said I would come back later for it, and I didn't. But I got it now, so I guess it's fate, because it's so hot out, my spoon just went directly through that. It's light, it's refreshing, it's wonderful on a hot day like this. Obviously, mine's not as cold as it probably could be because I've been sitting here for a while and I ate the other things first. But if you want something that's not super heavy, something that you can grab and go, because this was only $5, it's pretty cheap, it's the cheapest thing on the menu, and you would never be able to tell that it's plant-based. I'm not a plant-based eater, I enjoy plant-based things, but I don't go out of my way to look for it. If you want to try something delicious, this is for you. 5 out of 5 Robot Butlers.
Hola, hola, bienvenidos everybody!
Hola!
Come, gather round. I love your outfit. We're having a party here at Epcot and you're all invited. We don't call this area World Celebration for nothing. I know that's right, girl. And today we are celebrating the magic of Encanto! Woo! Oh, and the amazing family madrigal. We're gonna have a big fiesta. We're gonna sing! Cantaremos. Oh, we're gonna dance. Bailaremos. It is going to be fantástico. And mi nombre es Esther. Y me llamo Jess. Yes, like Jess. Jess girl. And I'm so excited. Although I could really use a refresher on the madrigals. I can never remember who's a sister and who's a primo. Well, we got a lot of primos, girls. Speaking of, does anyone know what primo means?
Cousin.
Cousin. Oh, God. And well, great timing because our primos are coming out right now to help us get the party started. Hello. Look, you get a primo, you get a primo, you get a primo, we all get primos. Well, incredible. Now that we are all here, it is time to do a little bit of Encanto trivia. You saw what I did there? Encanto trivia. You liked it, you did. Anyway, let's see if you all know your stuff. Mirabel has dos hermanas. Who knows what hermana means?
Sister.
Sister! ¡Qué bueno, qué bravo! Alright, so bonus question, what are their names?
Oh, Luisa and Isabella.
Luisa, great. I think I heard some singing, so extra credit there. Well, so many that you hit this, you're all so smart. You know, honestly, I really needed that refresher. I think I could sing the entire canción now. Oh, well, I think you and you all could too. So vamos, everybody, vamos a cantar.
This is our home, we've got every generation. So full of music, rhythm of its own design. Welcome to the family, Madrigal. My Tio Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Wow, I saw some great singers out there. Well done. Now, I think I nailed it. Of course you did, and you remembered everyone's name. Although, you know whose name no one forgets, though? Wait, don't say it. No, you know that we're not allowed to talk about Bruno.
Oh, you said it.
So we can talk about Bruno, though. It's fine. I mean, he's back now, and everyone loves him. I mean, come on, we can talk about Bruno now. Let me hear the Bruno fans out there. And since we can talk about Bruno, I have some Encanto trivia questions to help us figure out the next song. Ooh. Now, can anyone name one of Abuela's children besides Bruno?
Peppa?
Julieta, Peppa. Wow. Okay. And ¿qué insecto aparece en una visión de Bruno? A butterfly, la mariposa. no, no. Everyone, we don't talk about Bruno. Very good.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
No clouds allowed in the sky.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. I have to see him with the sound of falling sand.
7-foot frame, rats along his back.
7-foot frame, rats along his back. When he goes slowly, it all burns the black when it sees. We're done now, but I liked it. What else can I do? Bring it in, bring it in. Hey, you like that? Bring it in.
Rows and rows of roses by the mile. Pressure like a tip, 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 that it just don't pop. Wow.
Oh my God! Hi!
Oh, there they are.
Oh wow! Hola, hola, bienvenido!
A conga line. Bye, Bruno. Bye. Well, that was actually much cuter than I thought it was going to be, but it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's exactly like the Frozen show over at Hollywood Studios with the two MCs up front that dance and sing along and interact with you. Not near as funny as the show, but still fun. About a 20-minute show. Kids got to play up on stage. I don't know how they picked the kids. I don't know where they got to be chosen from, but they showed up on stage with their little props and got to dance in the audience, and it was just a really fun, interactive thing, even for adults. I still had fun doing it. Now, Mirabel and Bruno didn't show up until like the last 2 or 3 minutes, but them being on stage was really infectious and really fun, especially them coming out to the audience and asking to do the conga line. If this is the kind of energy they're gonna bring to Animal Kingdom, I still don't necessarily want an Encanto land at Animal Kingdom, but if it's something fun like this, high energy and exciting and enjoyable, then I'm more okay with it. Either way, it was fun, I liked it, and make sure you guys come see it. Well, like I said earlier, there are 2 more things I want to do while we were here, and one of those was go meet Donald over in the Mexico Pavilion. Let's go ahead that way. Now wait a second, I feel slightly underdressed. Much better. Hi, Donald, how are you? I am all decked out in Donald today. I knew I was gonna come see you. You know why I came to come see you? Because I feel like a terrible friend. Yesterday was your birthday, and I didn't come say hi to you. You're 90 now. Oh my, I know, I'm so sorry. So I made up for you today. I got all dressed up. I got my Donald Duck shoes on. I've got my Donald Duck Nuimo, my shirt. I've got the, I got the headpiece on. It's perfect, right? Everything going okay with the band? Yeah? Are you in charge of the maracas? I just saw Mariachi Cobre come off. I think you'd be a good fit for the band. Yeah, I think they're always looking for new members. They've been here since day one. Number 1, just like you, right? Yeah. I love Donald so much, as evidenced by my outfit. I was hoping he was gonna notice my Nuimo with him dressed in his Four Town outfit. So then he'd be in 2 bands, in the 3 Caballeros, and in Four Town, he'd be the 6th member of Four Town? Why is there 5 of them? They're called Four Town. Well, anyways, my trip here at Epcot is almost wrapped up. I have one more thing I wanted to do today, and that was to ride Test Track, because like I said earlier, next week is the final week of this version of Test Track. It's not my favorite version, but I feel like I would have FOMO if I didn't go ride it one last time. So let's go hop in that single rider line, because it's one of the best single rider lines on property, and go enjoy the attraction one final time. Now, single rider does have a version of the Create Your Car simulation thing. It's not the full version that you get by waiting in the normal line. And it's something I don't know if it's going to come back in the new one. I mean, anything could really change between now and the new version opening. So figured I would do this version. I've never done it before. Let's do efficiency. I drive a hybrid, so let's go with efficiency. Let's go with this blue one. It looks pretty nice. Pretty standard car. Okay, so that's literally all you get to do. You just get to pick the kind of car you want. You don't actually get to, like, make your own. So, okay, we'll see how we do.
We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface.
Branding.
SIM car performance data acquired.
Here we go.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SIM car off-road and extreme weather sequence.
All right, test number 2. Oh, the lightning strike didn't happen.
Commencing responsiveness test.
Responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified.
Curve left. Turn right to go left. Ah! Oh, we almost got hit.
Here comes the final test.
Test.
Here we go. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming along with me today to Epcot for the opening of Communicore Hall. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I think it's a bit strange to open up a festival center without a festival being present, but I guess to just guess the idea of what it is on the inside and a place to be in the hot, hot heat. I guess it functions pretty well for right now, but I'm very eager to see what that space can become, because kind of like World Celebration Gardens, it's a good blueprint, and I feel like we can only improve it. So I think by adding things or just making more use of the spaces, I think is a great start for it. I thought the Encanto show was pretty cute. I got to meet Mickey and friends, including Donald over in Mexico. Got to have some amazing arepas. I'm gonna be dreaming about that cilantro lime crema one for probably the rest of my life. And I got to ride Test Track one final time. Again, not my favorite version of Test Track, but I'm very excited to see what the newer version can be once they close it. There's no reopening date. We're just gonna see this close in a week, and we're gonna have Epcot without a festival, without a major attraction. I don't know how well that's going to go. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys like our videos, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that you guys get updates on all of our future adventures, and let me know in the comments if you can add any stage show over to the Communicore Hall Plaza Theater. Let me know. Right now it's the Encanto one. What Disney film or artist or whoever, what do you want to see over there? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for making memories with us. I've been Adrian. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!